I'm in the mood to chit chat, but first, let's make a coffee. I don't love super sweet coffee. I honestly, black is totally cool with me. But since it's a fall drink, I thought to, you know, add a bit of sweetness. Bit of sweetness. Wow, Kristine. Now for the coffee. Eco-friendly, non-GMO, gluten-free, sugar-free. Today I'll be using Javy's microdose coffee concentrate. Yes, Javy did kindly send this over to me, so thank you so much. And I thought, let's give it a try. This is a coffee concentrate. Literally concentrated coffee. You can use the concentrate as I'm using it in a fall beautiful drink or in your daily morning coffee, or you could also use this in baking, which I think might be fun, in like a brownie. I am doing my own little recipe, but there are tons of recipes on the Javy website as well. There are also other flavors of the concentrate. This is just the basic one. There's also pumpkin spice, French vanilla, and many other very yummy sounding versions. Alrighty. Ooh, wow, that smells good. If you love just like coffee, oh my goodness, that smells so good. Taste test time. It is way too sweet for my liking. I should have just put 1 tablespoon. I knew it. What was I trying to do? I'm gonna have a sugar high. I'm excited to try this coffee tomorrow. Just plain coffee, how I usually like it and how I usually make it. For real, I felt my brain doing backflips. If you want to learn more about Javy or give their coffee a try, I'll link their website down below and also their handle. Thanks Javy again for sending me this product. I'm excited to try it in plain coffee because I just really overdid it with the sugar. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about that. Move on and chit chat with y'all. Like for real, I really messed it up by adding that much sugar, and I knew that I didn't like that much sugar. I knew it. I asked questions on Instagram, so if you want to join into this chit chat time, go check out the Instagram and maybe I'll do another one if y'all enjoy this. Okay, first one. First person says, not a question, but I love your content. Thank you so much. I don't think y'all understand how much that, like, those little comments mean to me. Like, I love them. Thank you so much. Okay, which camera, this one's really quick. Which camera do you use for YouTube? I use the Canon Rebel T6S. I always link my camera down below, or at least the model of it. And then my lens is a Canon Zoom Lens EFS 18 to 135 millimeter lens. How are you doing? Wow, what a beautiful, wonderful, amazing question. Let me sit with that. Let me marinate with that question a little bit. I'm just sitting here reflecting. If you do end up getting Javy, just use the recipes on their website. Don't use the recipe that I did. It was literally just like my quick little what I think is in a pumpkin spice latte. If you're a continuous watcher of my videos, I don't want to be too redundant and just talk about the same things that I've been saying in my vlogs. So if you kind of want more of an in-depth version of how I'm doing, go ahead and check out the vlogs. Within the past, like this past fall season, I've gone through feeling, I've been intimidated by basically everything. So that's been something fun and new and interesting to deal with. One thing that I kind of came to the realization of is before I dropped out of high school, fun fact, to focus on myself, focus on my mental health, focus on learning to love my life again. And before I decided to take that break of time, I was outgoing. I could just try new things and go for them with like very little hesitation. Or if I was like scared of something, I could get over the fear quite quickly. Now that I feel like since I've healed from a lot, obviously we're always healing, but since I've healed from a lot, I want to push myself to be more outgoing, to meet new people, to meet new friends, to make new friends, to do things that I've always wanted to do. And I have found myself comparing who I was back then to who I am now, and my expectation for myself was my expectation for myself back then But the thing is, if you don't flex that muscle of trying new things, pushing yourself, getting out of your comfort zone, if you don't constantly flex that muscle, it's just gonna get weak. And that's where I am right now. I'm just weak. And I've just been down on myself because I'm comparing myself and who I am now to that person that I was then. And there's nothing bad about that. There was nothing bad about who I was then and who I am now. It's just that muscle hasn't been flexed, and it's gonna take time for me to develop that muscle again. Kinda sucks. It makes sense though. To be honest, I think I just like really want friends. It's interesting because my whole life I always valued quality over quantity. Like, if you were to span my life, majority of it was spent with like a very small group of friends, and some of those friends have come and gone, and with that, if you only have a small number of friends, once they come and go, you kind of are left with like not a lot of people. Like, I know a lot of people have like themselves, their core group, then like the core group plus some extras, and then like the complete outer circle that you kind of just have fun with. But like I don't have that. For me, if you're my friend, I want to be able to do everything with you, and that's not an expectation that I'm putting on the other person. That's just like, if we click in that way, we do. If we don't, that's like so fine. I bet you're wonderful. I think for the longest time I haven't been able to be 110% with a friend, and that really sucks because I think it's really important to really express who you are, especially if you've gone through periods of just like not really knowing who you are and trying to figure that out and trying to piece that puzzle together. Once you are at a very secure and like I'm very comfortable with where I am, it just sucks when you aren't able to like fully express that, or when you try you feel like you're too much. That's how I've been doing. That's how I've been feeling. Next question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? To be quite honest with y'all, I don't love these like, where do you see yourself in X amount of years questions. Just because I am not like a future thinking person. Like, as far into the future I can think of is a couple months. I can't even think like a year out. That's too much. That's already overwhelming. Too much thinking goes into that for me. So 5 years, right now I'm 20. Y'all, can you believe it? I'm almost 21 years old. Oh my goodness, I felt this exact same way last year when I was 19 turning 20, like this like great resentment. But I'm trying to like not feel that way. I'm almost 21. That's so weird. It's like, I know it's still in a bit. It's next year, but it's weird to think about. But I'm 20 right now. I'll be 25 in the next 5 years. Where do I see myself? Okay. I want to be in a place where I love my freaking job, and I would love my job. My job will be YouTube, and I would love if my source of income was YouTube and podcasting and doing the things that I truly love to do. As of right now, I'm still in high school, which is wild. I do plan once I graduate high school to do post-secondary, to go to college, university for political science. So I hope within 5 years I'm able to finish that. Whether that is just a 2-year situation, like an associate's degree, or I decide to do a 4-year situation, whatever it is, I just want to be able to have some form of higher level learning under my belt. Dating, I'd be 25, almost 26. No, I don't really see myself dating. Like, to be quite honest, I don't really see myself dating anyone. Maybe like getting into the game. Maybe like testing the waters out. If there's like a significant other that decides to pop into my life. But I don't see myself dating. Like, and what I mean by that is I don't see myself in a very committed relationship. That's what I'm saying. Dating, maybe. Committed relationship, absolutely not. I just don't see it. My mom got married quite older, and so that was always like a very normalized idea. I was never pressured to get married by 23. So for me, if I get married at like 30, I'm chillin', to be honest. I hope to be, close with my family. Oh, friends. I hope to be able to like have those friends in my life at that point in my life that I was talking about, where I can just be 110% myself and still have the friends that I have today, because I love my friends, whether they're in my life or they've, we've drifted away. at the end of the day, those people played a role in my life for the time that they were in my life, and I will always be so thankful for that. So that, for sure, I want to stay close with my friends that I have now, but also make really, really great, amazing, beautiful, wonderful new friends as well by that point. Oh, you know what? I would love to have gotten laser eye surgery. I just looked down, putting my glass down, and I saw my glasses, and I was like, yeah, by 25, your girl wants to get laser eye surgery, for sure. That is a thing that I want. I want to just be able to say that I'm like just truly living the life that I want to live. Because I think within the past 5 years of my life, 15 to now-ish, I've been trying to learn how to love my life. As my life, not being classified as any label, not being classified as like a high-achieving student or a hard worker, or I just don't want my life to hold its value in its titles. I just want my life to be my life, and regardless of like who I am or what I'm becoming or the aspects of my life or, you know, who I'll be, I just want to be able to love my life as it is regardless of what's going on. And so I think within the past 5 years, that's what I've been really focusing on, just like how the frick do I love life? And I think moving forward, hopefully within the next 5 years, I can really live that out. I can just truly live out who I am and what I've learned and what I want to become moving forward even after that. So I really want that to be a thing. And I would have liked to move out by that point. By 25, whether I move out somewhere close or somewhere far, I would want to have lived somewhere else by that point in my life. It's a constant inner conflict, y'all. Just me being like, should I move out or should I stay? Should I stay here? Because honestly, I don't live in like a small town. Like, I'm just not one of those kids that grew up in like a small town and always dreamed of venturing out into the big city. I grew up in my area's big city, so I never sought that craving. For me, it was just seeking out what else the world has to offer. Inner conflict for sure. What other aspects of life is there? You know, taking care of myself, drinking my water, working out, all that. That would be good. That'd be good. Okay. Like healthy. So yeah, answered a few of your questions. Now we're here at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. What do I usually say at the end of my videos? Instagram, it's _time_y'all. Go ahead and check out the podcast. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in a little bit. Okay. Side note, I just made a plain cup. Just try not to spill here. Plain cup of basic ass coffee because I couldn't resist. I just wanted to know what the basic coffee tastes like, and it's good. It's like, it doesn't have that bitter sting that a lot of coffees have. It's very smooth, very light. It's very calming, very grounding. That's a great word for this. Very grounding stuff. So yeah, I wanted like a plain cup of coffee because I kid you not, y'all, that sugared thing that I made because I didn't follow a Javy recipe, because I decided I was too good and wanted to go my own road. No, it just led me to a sugar-filled land where my brain was doing backflips. So this is where it's at. Follow a Javy recipe or just make a plain ass cup of coffee, okay? Okay.